You can get your choice of either blue, magenta, black, or white. And these are $19.95, which is 50% off of the regular HSN price. These are those perfect layering pieces that, yes, look good by themselves, but would work great if you are planning to layer them underneath your sweaters or your blouses right now where it's nice and cold. And because you've got that shelf bra built in, it's a 2-in-1. 50% off and only $19.95. Now you can search Doorbusters now on hsn.com and join us at the top of the next hour and every hour today for more great Doorbuster deals.
Well, of course, for more Doorbusters, all you have to do is log on to hsn.com, and there you can find some incredible savings. My name is Marlo Smith. Happy New Year to you, and as promised, we're going to start this hour with a look at our finest value of the day. You've got to check out our today's special. All right, everybody, believe it or not, we're starting off the new year with fun. Fun. That's how we're starting 2017. And can't we use a little bit more fun in our lives? Now that the holidays are behind us, now you can really buy what you want. Maybe you've got some extra Christmas money aside and you've said, you know what? I've taken care of mom and dad and sisters and brothers and nieces and nephews and children and grandchildren. Now I'm gonna really buy what I wanna buy. Well, we are offering to you one of the #1 best-selling toys, not only this holiday season, but in past holiday seasons. It is our Air Ride self-balancing boards. We couldn't keep them in stock, as a matter of fact, and so we wanted to bring it to you January 1, and a gorgeous palette of colors. We've added an extra feature, something new that we haven't offered before, which is a balancing stick. So if you are new at riding these, it's just gonna give you a little bit of guidance and a little bit of help when you're riding. But we've got a terrific price. It's a one-day only price. We've got all of these great colors that I'd like to show you really quickly and invite you to call and order at $59.99 and free shipping. Don't miss it. We have it in gold. My nephew, Keith, got this gold one for Christmas and he loves it. Silver is brand new and it is incredible, and there are only 200 remaining on the day. This one is beautiful and it's been very popular, so if you want that silver, don't wait. This is a hot pink, and if you'd like pink, if you're a girly girl, go for the pink. You've got that classic blue, which is more of a cobalt blue that you can select from. The red is, just think of a candy apple and that nice kind of candy and all of that sugar on the top. That's what it looks like. And then we also have it available for you in the black, and only 150 remaining in the black. One of the things that I'd like to do right at the start of the presentation is show you this, because when these types of boards first came out, I mean, you couldn't go anywhere without reading about all the craziness. This is UL certified for safety. I'm gonna say it again, UL certified for safety. It is a customer pick. It is the real deal at an amazing value of $299.95 with free shipping. The only additional thing that you might want to buy is a helmet. And I highly recommend the helmets. We've got a number of different designs. I'll show you a few. Here's one. We've got a pretty girly girl one that looks like this. And then we've got a classic one. This is the one that I got for my nephew that looks like this. So you definitely want to ask about those. They are sold separately. But Bill Duggan happens to be not only one of our electronic experts, he's our guy that brings us all the great fun. So these are just awesome, aren't they?
I mean, they were popular last year. They were popular over the holiday season, and maybe you missed the opportunity to get this under the tree, but more importantly, you're gonna miss another TS for the rest of the year. There's not gonna be another hoverboard TS for the spring birthdays, the people who want it in the summertime, and you wanna get this one home. Why do you wanna get this one in particular home? I'm gonna point it out again. As Marlo pointed out on the box, it's right here. It's UL certified. We are so happy and proud about that sticker right there on the bottom, because it's gone through the testing, gone through the rigors to be proven, to hold a charge, to make you go that longer distance, to give you 7.5 miles of operation, which is great. And what's awesome about this too, it's a self-balancing board. If you can stand on the board, you're good to go. And unlike skateboards, which just go back and forth and side to side, you see how it has that independent axle on the inside? So it really is an intuitive, easy to ride design. Another thing you're not seeing is there's a beginner mode and there's actually the standard mode. What's that mean? It comes with training wheels built in. If that's not enough, guess what? We're including, for the first time, which this is about a $50 value, the balancing stick. Why is this great? It easily just attaches on. You can probably hear the snap as I snap it together. No tools required. And this telescoping pole, step off to the side, allows you to have something to hold on to as you get better. So we're giving you training wheels. There's training wheels built in, and it's a peace of mind. We like to say it's the easiest place to pick it up because it's the most affordable, and it's the easiest one to learn how to ride.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I didn't have my helmet on earlier, so I'm gonna put my helmet on, and I'm gonna get to riding.
And while you do that, I am going to let everyone know that if you use your HSN card, this qualifies for our VIP financing. And so 12 months VIP financing, that makes the payments about $24.99 a month. So that's me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I didn't bring my sneakers today, otherwise I'd get on it. And you can see many of our hosts. That's Adam Freeman. That's me outside in the back, and that was a couple of months ago. But just the other day, was it last week or the week before last?
Right before Christmas.
I was here in the studios. It's fun. Listen, this isn't something that I would typically get on, and never in a million years that I would have imagined that I would ride one of these. But I was really surprised how easy it was for me to adapt and learn. It didn't take very long. But the thing that was pleasantly surprising to me is how much I enjoyed it. I never expected it would be so much fun and that I would enjoy it. So it's great for any age. We're recommending ages 14 and up with this one, but for any age, you can have younger kids are pros and they'll probably be able to use it. But at $59.99, we wanted to start the year off with great fun. We wanted to introduce great colors. We wanted to bring you that safe design that is UL certified and offer it to you at a price that you're not gonna find anywhere else. You just choose the color, be it gold, silver, pink, blue, red, and black. But the features that are on this, like the lights at the bottom.
Not everyone has the lights on the bottom. Not everyone has the two modes, the beginner mode and the standard mode. Not everyone definitely has the balancing stick, which we're including. Because as you get better, you want to get a little further away from the dining room table, the kitchen island, you want to have something to hold on to. So you have that balancing stick, which is great. And what they say is the hardest part is just standing on the board. If you could just stand on the board like this, you're good to go. And then all of a sudden, how do you start to propel yourself? I'm not pedaling or pushing, I'm just leaning. I slowly lean forward, and it's perfect. I stop. Or I stop and I want to go backwards, I just lean backwards. And what controls your speed is the amount of pressure you put on the tip of your toes, or that right foot or left foot, which allows you to spin. And those close shots, I think I have to hem my pants.
I'm so, but I'm so jealous.
Oh, you want to play, huh?
I do, now I really do. Now I wish I had some sneakers to put on. Here's the tip though, for you, because obviously, I mean, these guys are athletes and they're in great shape. Take it from a little old gal like me. Here's my recommendation to everybody, no matter your age, and especially for the kids who think that they can just jump on this and go. Don't do that. When you first get on this, okay, and I'm hoping maybe I can even get on it to show you, hold on to something. Hold on either to a person or hold on to something solid. Trust me, this is very, very good advice. Once you do that, because it's self-balancing, right? Once you do that, you stand there for a second and you balance yourself on it. And as soon as you do, then it will naturally, you'll just move forward and you'll move backwards and you'll see, then from there, it's easy. So it's the starting and the stopping that you should hold on to either something solid or hold on to someone. Other than that, you go for what you know. You will be spinning and going forward and backward and doing all sorts of things like in no time. And you can't even begin to imagine how much fun it is. We're indoors, so I know most parents are probably gonna, my sister, because my nephew's got this for Christmas, and she's like, no riding it in the house. But of course they did.
Well, yeah.
She's got tile throughout the home. But what you need pretty much is a nice stable, and we recommend a nice smooth surface. Whether it's indoors or outdoors, you will love it. So we recognize up north some areas it's snowing outside, but in the inside on those wood floors or on that tile, you're in good shape, or you can take it someplace indoors until the weather changes, and once spring arrives, or if you're living in areas or parts of the country like Florida and other parts where it's still really warm, get get out there and have fun. With all the calamity that goes on in the world, we've got to carve our fun. And we said, you know what? We're going to start the year with an amazing value on the #1 most sought after toy for fun. And it happens to be in our Air Ride Pro. They're great.
And the thing is, you talk about how it's that Air Ride Pro, how you can take it inside or outside. Remember back in the day where you tried to roller skate in the house because you couldn't go outside, or you tried to skateboard,
of course.
and it would be clunky and it would be cumbersome and it would make noise. Listen to the two of us. Dalton and I are both out here, we're zipping around, but it's quiet. And the thing is, you hear how quiet that is? That's also how smooth this ride is gonna be.
Yes, it's very smooth.
And what I appreciate too is I remember back in the day, I wanted to be a skateboarder when I was a kid.
Did you?
And I was like, Mom, can I get a skateboard, please? Come on. She's like, no, you're not ready for it. I don't trust you, blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, I get that. Some parents are trepidatious or, a little worried, but that's just what's great about our configuration. Our board has training wheels built into it because there's that beginner mode and that standard mode. Then we're giving you this balancing stick, so it's another built-in training wheel. What I appreciate about it too is if people want to get on or off it, look, I just stepped off it. Maybe I don't need the training wheel anymore. No tools required. I can pop this off, put it away, but if a friend or playmate or niece or nephew or cousin comes over, pop this back on, and then they can easily try it with that beginner mode in terms of having that self-balancing stick. It snaps right on, no tools. You really want to just have fun with it, then they can just step on it and have fun with it. But more importantly, they know the battery's gonna last, they know it's gonna be safer and stronger, and be real, we just got out of the holiday season.
Right.
There's spring birthdays, there's graduation gifts. You want to give it to someone who can really have fun with it. This is the time to pick it up because there's not going to be another hoverboard today special. And there's not going to be another sale on these. These don't go on sale because they're so popular.
No, they really are popular, and we wanted to be sure, as a company that's been in business 40 years coming up this year, we wanted to be able to bring to you a product that's safe overall.
Yes.
Fun is one thing, but safety is paramount. We are featuring for you our customer pick. It's self-balancing, it's hands-free, and it's fun. You can go pretty fast on this, from 9 to 12 miles, but remember, we've got a couple of different modes. Start at the beginner's mode, and then work your way up. 90 minutes of continuous operation. Let me just stop right there. That is a lot longer than most of the other brands that are out there.
Yep.
So you will still be riding and gliding all over the place, and everybody else will be on the sideline still trying to charge those. 2 to 3 hour charge time, and you can get up to speeds of 7.5 miles per hour. You want to see what kind of fun you can have? That's me.
You got moves.
I've got moves, but that shows you how confident I was. I mean, I was able to do that. I forgot my sneakers today for some reason. I took a little cold medicine before I came to work, so you have the little fog
Did
brain.
you have the cocktail flu?
No, I did not.
Me neither.
But you can see these are awesome. $59.99. You still get our 30-day money-back guarantee. Free shipping and handling. $100 off. Listen, don't ever count it out. I never thought in a million years and that I would actually ride one, and never imagined that I would love it and like it. I do. Walk us through, how do you stop? How do you turn? Give us some tips.
Well, a lot of people think it's really intuitive, and the thing is, it is. That's why it's been so popular and so easy. You know those Segways, Marlo, that you see out where all the tourists go and gather? They put them on there because they're easy to operate and ride. What you pretty much have to do is you stand on it. And if you can stand on it, you're good to go. If I want to go forward, what you're going to see is I'm not going to push or pedal or do anything. I'm just going to lean forward. It's as simple as that. Leaning forward. How do I stop? I just shift my weight to the back of my heels. I go backwards. Same thing. I'm just putting the weight on the back of my feet. It's really that much of a balancing and intuitive experience. I want to turn, I'm gonna put my weight on this foot, and next thing you know, I'm turning that way. How fast depends on how much pressure you're putting on each pad. Because remember, each pad has an independent gyroscope built in and that axle in the middle. What also I appreciate too is Marlo was talking about those features before. 9 to 12 miles in range, 7.5 miles per hour in terms of speed. But think of it this way. If you're not ready for your kids to go that fast, you put it on beginner mode, which is great. And then we put it on standard mode, they really can get a nice good clip of 7.5 miles per hour on the schoolyard, on the driveway, taking out the trash. I mean, really get zipping. Here we go, boom. And how do I slow down? You just shift onto the back of your heels, and really, it's that much fun. I do appreciate the fact we're giving you this balancing stick. It's just that added peace of mind, added incentive. And to get it, remember, HSN has made it the easiest place to get a hoverboard home with the return policy, with the flex payments, and then the easiest one to start to learn, training wheels built into the board. We give you the balancing stick. It's really the best one you want to pick up. And we can't forget that UL certification to know that the battery's going to operate and perform like it's supposed to. And think of it this way too. You got that bike one Christmas or that one birthday. How many years were you out riding on that bike? Hours of fun. That's this exact same experience. Hoverboard and air riding are the bikes, the rollerblades, the skateboards, the roller skates, the ice skates of today. So they're gonna use it. And the cool thing about it being so easy, you're gonna see the kids do it, and all of a sudden you're gonna be like, I want to give it a try.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. If Aunt Marlo can do it, you can do it.
Believe me, I agree with that. I want to show you the colors once again and invite you to call to order. Don't miss it. It's a one-day chance. Yes, the holidays are behind us, but there are always birthdays, aren't there?
Yep.
Who wouldn't love to get something like that for a birthday? I mean, that's pretty cool and awesome. And the color selections, I think, are fabulous. Here's the gold. Silver is brand new and has been really popular today, about 150 remaining in the silver. We have it in pink, blue, red, and about a little over 150 remaining in the black. So black and silver will be those first two choices to sell out. We've never included this self-guiding stick before. And if you use your major credit card, you can get this on FlexPay. Those are interest-free payments, which is awesome. We still give you 30 days to make a final decision for a full refund, and you've got free shipping. But you will, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say my age, but I'm older than these two guys.
You're young at heart.
Huh?
You're young at heart.
I'm
for
young
sure.
at heart.
Definitely.
There you go. But I'm telling you, I wish I had worn. I'm going to see if I can maybe. I've got
With those
on
heels?
No, I'm not
Okay.
getting on with heels, but maybe even with my socks, maybe I'll try it. But it's so awesome. And you're right. I love the point that you brought out, and you talked about how you don't even hear it. I mean, listen.
Oh,
it is.
Like, what are we listening to?
It is barely. Well, it's just so quiet. The ride is such a smooth ride. You mentioned that growing up, you always wanted to get on a skateboard. Like,
Right.
I'd never get on a skateboard, ever. But I was brave enough because this is sturdy. I guess maybe, you know, for me, a skateboard is kind of thin and a little flimsy. This is. And look at that. This is sturdy. I'd never get on a skateboard, but this. Oh, I had so much fun on it and riding it. You'll love it. Great weather, great for the whole family. The kids will love it. My nephews were very spoiled this Christmas, as they are every Christmas, because, I mean, look at where Auntie Marlo works. I mean, my goodness.
You got the hookup.
I got the hookup. But guess what was their favorite?
Which was? And actually, you bring up a great point.
It was their favorite thing of all.
And you got one for the family? You got, they got two.
Well, you gotta have two.
Well, that's just it. Maybe you got one for the holidays and then Dad wanted one, or Father's Day is coming up. This is the perfect place because it's $100 off our normal price. So you're saving right away. You're getting more in terms of the balancing stick. You're getting more features. Not all hoverboards, if you go out there, have the lights built in. You're getting those lights, which is great. You're getting the learning mode and the standard mode of the board itself, and then that UL certification. But what I really encourage you to do is get it home, take advantage of the VIP financing or that FlexPay, and play with it, because it's not intimidating technology. The fact that Marlo got on there, I was so excited and happy for her.
Hey, wait a minute.
Well, I was excited.
Wait, what are you
because,
trying to say?
let's just be real. Some people come up with every excuse not to have fun. But when you can get on there and have fun with it and realize you have the balancing stick. So when you start to get away from the dining room table or the kitchen island, you have something to hold on to. Or you know what? Maybe you're really good at zipping around the house, but then when you want to take it outside, you want to have the reassurance of the balancing stick. You can pop it right on, pop it right off. It's there when you need it, and as you grow with this, you can take it off the learning mode. You can take off the balancing stick, because that's also something that's also important. They're not going to outgrow it, because it is obtainable for them to get better and get more proficient with it, because there's the two modes in the board, there's that balancing stick, and more importantly, it's going to be so much fun for them to get out there and have fun with it. And you know what? You're gonna be giggling with them, you're gonna be having fun with it, and that's really where it's worth the investment. And remember, we just got through the holidays, but there's gonna be birthdays in the springtime, there's gonna be graduation presents. That kid,
I love the graduation idea.
I mean, kids going off to college, let's be real, they're gonna get the computer and the bedding and all that stuff. How are they gonna get around campus? Don't you wanna give them a fun way to get around campus? Why not give them this? They'll love it.
You know, you talked about around campus. I thought about the person that has to deliver some of the mail and some of the packages around campus. Not anything heavy particularly, but something lightweight that they can put in a backpack. It might be a nice way to scoot around in a large business complex or an office and that sort of.
Did you say backpack?
Great minds think alike.
Well, I want to remind everyone else that we have another option. If you want to pick up a carrying bag, which is great, this is an awesome bag.
Yes.
So you see, it's actually a backpack bag, so you can wear it like a backpack. Put the board inside. It's about a 22-pound board. So the fact that we ship it to you for free, but what you're also noticing on the bottom, it has wheels, so you can actually wheel it around from place to place. This is a great added value and incentive, but more importantly,
I like that a lot.
It's the board, it's the balancing stick. You're getting so much fun and entertainment. Look at this. I'm holding the bag right here, the 22-pound bag, and I'm still able to hands-free balance on the board. And the thing is, does it require a little bit of core and a little agility? Sure. If I need to hold on to something, I have that balancing stick included. No tools to add it on. Just snap it right on, snap it right off when you don't need it.
Yep.
And you're gonna be surprised how comfortable you're gonna be with seeing your niece and nephew and kids on it, because they're gonna look great in terms of how comfortable they are, because it really is a self-balancing experience. If you can stand on it, you're good to go. And then how do you propel yourself? I'm not pushing, I'm not pedaling.
No, you just lean.
Lean forward. Here I come, they come right at you. How do I stop? Those pads right there have everything you need built into it. And that's what we've talked about before. If you ever see those people on the Segways where all the tourists are, they put them on there because they're easy to get around, they're easy for them to operate, it's intuitive. With this balancing stick, it's like those Segways that you see people rent and use on holiday. But those Segways can cost about 5,000 bucks. We did a price check last night, and they're too big and cumbersome to have in every garage or for every kid. This setup, it's great for the entire family.
Well, I'm gonna invite you to shop. We have 3 minutes remaining on the clock. I want you to see this. This is the thing that is most important. I remember when these first came out, my sister was like, don't you dare buy, you know, those kids one of these things, right? You know, she saw the news reports and read the paper just like everybody else. So I waited, and this past Christmas, I was able to get my nephews one, and I'm telling you, this is UL certified for safety. That is the most important thing of them all. We've got a great selection in colors. You can choose black, red, blue, pink, silver, and gold. Silver is new today, and it has been very, very popular. It's beautiful, and it's most limited. So only about 100 people can get the silver, and only about 100 people can get the black, and the other colors we have good quantities in. Each choice qualifies for our flex pay. So if you have the $59.99 on your credit card or debit card, we send this out to you. And if you own our HSN card, this qualifies for our VIP financing. So you pay about $24, $25 a month over the next 12 months. Do pick up a helmet. Maybe if you have one at home, you're in good shape. But if you don't have one at home, we have several varieties and several styles, and you can enjoy 10% off. But I recommend, especially at first, wearing a helmet and maybe even pads for the elbows and the knees and that sort of thing. I wanna remind you again, these guys are pros. When I get on this, well, they're not necessarily, no, I take that back.
You're good.
As awful as it sounds, you're really not a pro at this.
Not at all.
No, because I remember the whole learning curve thing and whatever, so they really aren't. However, the point I wanted to make is when I get on this, I never, ever, ever just step on this. And I don't want you to just turn it on and step on it. Don't do that. I'm telling you, you're gonna end up on your backside, all right? And I want that to happen. So what I do, and this is what I'm recommending that you do, hold on to something stable and sturdy. And the other thing I'm gonna recommend, because someone taught me this and it made the difference for me, that's why I was wiggling and, you know, is I put my feet all the way
right up against the wheel well.
Against the wheel well on the outside. All right? So I'm just telling you the techniques that I've learned, all right? Hold on to something when you step on it and step off of it at the beginning, all right? Because eventually you'll get the hang of it. But at the beginning, do what I'm recommending. And then also make certain that you keep your feet, you know, at the wheel well on the outside. If you do those two things, you'll get it in no time. As a matter of fact, all of my colleagues, they were shocked that I was able to.
They were impressed, very impressed.
Weren't they impressed?
For an entire 30-minute presentation, Marla was out there riding it around, still being able to talk and communicate.
They were like, you're really athletic, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm really athletic.
You look like you were.
I did. Yeah. Well, fake it till you make it. Anyway, enjoy our today's special. Thank you very much for your phone calls.
Only one more presentation, too.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
All right. Be sure to get the black and the silver. Those may not make it to the final presentation. Hey, come on back, because we've got a great TV that we're going to be showcasing for you coming up next.
You never know what we're going to do on the Monday night show, but here's a sneak peek. There'll be more than a few surprises.
Quick look at what's going on right now. Watch out for that seagull!
And weekly guest challenges.
Come on, yeah. Keep going, Leah. Keep going.
But don't forget about the great products. Tune in 7 p.m. on Monday or visit hsn.com and search Monday Night Show for more.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
Rarities is all about the meaning, the moment, the memory. Inspiration for me as a curator comes from everything. I'm a huge fan of deco. I'm a huge fan of estate and antique jewelry. The greatest pieces of art are only a starting point, and then it's the most simple detail. Any woman who wants to be empowered, have great style, feel the confidence of wearing something real, that's my girl.
Well, that is the cutest little baby. Did you see him? And you see his little fingers? He's just a swiping
They're
and
smarter
moving.
and smarter.
They are smart. Happy New Year to you. It's so nice to have you spending some time with us today. My name is Marlo Smith, and I'm your host. Bill Duggan happens to be one of our electronic experts, and we're going to be featuring for you a Samsung television. And not only a Samsung television, but I mean, this has it all. It's a curved TV. We've got the larger sizes, so we have a choice of a 55-inch as well as a 65-inch. It is full 4K, high resolution. That's the best resolution on the market right now. It's a smart TV. It even has a quad-core engine built into it, and those are the types of features that we typically talk about with a computer. Full web browsing, meaning you can use it virtually like a computer. I mean, it's incredible. The thing that makes this even greater is that it is Samsung, which is the #1 brand when people want to buy one of these smarter curved televisions. And the fact that we wanted to set ourselves apart from other companies out there, so we've added an additional 2-year warranty. So when you buy this television, that additional 2-year warranty is in this value, which is insane because typically you'd have to buy that separately. So it comes with a 2-year warranty, and we're gonna ship it to you with free shipping. And we are going to offer this to you on 6 flexible payments, which are interest-free, and they are very, very easy for you to take advantage of. So we have your 65-inch or your 55-inch. Your 55-inch is $899.95, and that's a heck of a price. That's our New Year's price. And then we have the 65-inch, which is $1299.95. That is a $500 off savings on that one, just to give you an idea of the difference here. I want to hear from you. If you own this television, it was one of the most popular TVs that we've offered throughout the holiday season. We're delighted to bring it back. If you have an HSN card, you can order the television and take advantage of the 18 months financing. Your payments will be anywhere from $42, $49.99, or $42.21 if you're ordering the 55-inch. But we're going to dive right into it. And again, I welcome your calls, and I welcome you to be a part of the show. If you have decided that 2017 is going to be the year that you're going to finally upgrade your television, look no further, because I'm going to say it the way that they say it where I'm from. It ain't gonna get no better than this. This is pretty much the best of the best. It was a showstopper clearly in some of the other shows, but let's kind of walk through it. Maybe even we can pan around it as well, because immediately you know it's different because it is a curved television,
Right.
you know?
But it's a subtle curve, which is important. So when you're sitting in that sweet spot, it just looks like a beautiful flat panel. But that curvature, it's the same curvature of your eye. It's the same curvature that you'd find in most movie theater screens, which you don't even realize that big screen, it's curved. But
Isn't that beautiful?
what that curve gives you, it gives you a more immersive experience. It's like a 3D experience without having glasses for everyone who sits in front of it. We were wearing helmets before. This is the type of toy that no one has to wear a helmet. Everyone just sits down and enjoys it as soon as they get it home. And so you were saying it was one of the most popular over the holiday season. Do you know Samsung's been the #1 TV manufacturer, not just this last holiday, but the last 10 years running?
Yeah, I am not surprised. Whenever I engage in a conversation with people, they want a shop brand.
Yep.
This is a brand that in the market right now, they're the leaders of the pack.
They are.
People know this brand. They know that this brand is making that product that is exceptional to others, and reminding you that this TV is a smart TV.
Yep.
And just so that you are educated and take away a little bit of a golden nugget from this presentation, even if you don't buy it, the fact that this TV is a smart TV simply means that out of the box, it has to be built better. And so you'll appreciate how fluid you're gonna be able to navigate through all these smart smart features on the TV. But most importantly, and above everything else, it is the picture that is so dynamic.
Exactly.
Often people will ask you, okay, if I've got 720p or 1080p, is 4K really better? Can I really
I
tell
see
a
the
difference? Yeah.
Exactly. And the thing is, you're right out of the box, you're gonna see that difference. One of my favorite reviews we've ever had was a woman, she wrote into HSN.com. She's like, I didn't know what 4K was, but my husband made me get it. And then she got it. And that's just it. What you're getting, it's a future-proof purchase. 4K is quadruple the number of pixels of your high-definition TV, which you probably remember that upgrade. It was great, it was exciting. But you're going from 2 million to 8 million pixels. And people are often like, am I gonna see the difference? Would you notice a difference if your bank account went from 2 million to 8 million? You will instantly see clearer graphics, more visual, and this is one of the most important things. Because you're getting Samsung, because it has a processor on the inside, it can upscale the picture if it's not in 4K. Because let's be real, older footage, it wasn't shot in 4K, but most of our movies and TV shows are actually shot in digital 4K right now, but they dumb it down for that high definition signal. When they were there on that vista or they're out on that lake, it looked like that. On the football field, we see it just like it was shot because it was shot in 4K. The people who get to see that same quality are 4K viewers. You are a 4K viewer now. And if it doesn't happen to be shot in 4K, it has the ability to up-convert. So, #1 name, Samsung. #1 spec is 4K. You have it. You have that added curve element, which really gives you that saturated envelopment in terms of how graphic and exciting that picture's always going to be. That smart processing system, guess what? It's not just like dual core smart. It is quad core smart. So whether you want to jump into Netflix or YouTube, it's always going to give you a brighter, more exciting visual experience. Are you seeing how quickly this is uploading? Do you have even a smart TV now? And it gives you 3 options in terms of how smart. Or you constantly are getting that hourglass. Or were you over the holidays, it was like, there's nothing on TV. The kids are home, they're not in school. What are we gonna watch? There's always something, whether it's old movies. Here's a perfect example. The original Parent Trap, let's see, does it say what year this was? 1961? It was not shot in 4K. But you know what? Because this television has the ability to up-convert it, it's gonna look better and be that much more of an enjoyable experience right from the get-go. And you know why? That's because you're buying a 4K television. It's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be crisp. Another thing I think that's important that's getting a smart TV from the #1 name out there, this TV Plus, this was not here when we launched the TV. Samsung provides upgrades and updates to the software every once in a while, so you're gonna get more options and more apps. This is an update since Christmas. So even if you bought it at Christmas, you didn't get this option. You're getting newer technology every time you update the software, every time you turn it on, because you're getting that best visual experience.
Well, let me encourage you to shop. If you'd like to have the 55-inch TV and you can afford $149.99, then you should get this TV and you should get it right away because it is an amazing sale price at $899.95. And those are interest-free payments. So on your credit card, $149.99 plus tax, and we're gonna be shipping this to you. You'll have this, and now is a great time to buy. January 1st, we're a month away from the big football game. Can you imagine your friends and family coming over and you guys gathering around this TV, that halftime show, and a lot of that footage, a lot of the footage and a lot of the game will be seen in 4K. Yep. But you need this great 4K TV to be able to see it. A lot of television programs are now shot in 4K. There's a lot of content on Netflix and that sort of thing. So you will love it, but it's $149.99 on 6 months. Interest-free payments with free shipping and that 2-year warranty on the 55-inch. And whenever you guys are ready, I want to walk over and show that 65-inch television. The 65-inch is $216 a month. So it's a little, maybe, you know, about $70 more a month, a little less than $70 more a month. But look at how much more TV you get. I mean, that's a monstrous size. But it's not uncommon now for people to have a 65-inch. A lot of the newer homes have tons of wall space, and the ceilings are very high in most of the newer homes. So, you know, having these televisions in these extraordinary sizes really become that perfect fit for you. And on the flex pay and with the savings, I mentioned that you actually get the biggest and the greatest savings on the 65-inch. I think the savings is like $500 off. And can you imagine, you know, having to get this from, you know, the electronics store in your area? I mean, it's massive. I love that that responsibility is on us to get it to your home safely and in great condition, because we're going to ship this to you with free shipping and handling. That is a big, big, big bonus, but that is a beautiful television for your great room or family room. And some of you, depending on the size of your home, that might be even ideal for your master bedroom, but it's a large TV. Interesting fact, our 65-inch TVs always sell out before the 55-inch TVs. I think when people really think about it, they decide, you know what, if I'm gonna go big, I'm gonna go big or not go at all, and they just go for the larger 65-inch TVs. And so it's your choice of, again, $216.66 a month for 6 months on the 65-inch, and this is while supplies last. I believe this is for today only. Let me check my cards. No, it says for the holiday weekend. Well, I'd imagine, okay, yeah, it is our showstopper, and I imagine, and I don't know if they're officially saying the holiday is over today or tomorrow, but you know you either have today or tomorrow to get this. Let's say today just to be safe, because that way if you call tomorrow and it goes up, I don't want anybody saying, Marlo, you told me that I could get this tomorrow. I don't want you to have that moment. But an incredible value with the 2-year warranty. Everything is right about this, starting with Samsung as the brand. Right. Because I'm telling you, it is the brand name that people want and trust. You made a wonderful point, Bill. You said 10 years in running, they've been number one. And it's curved, so that's that extra added feature. By the way, a lot of people don't realize that you can mount these curved televisions as easily as you can mount the flat ones. What is the advantage of having a curved TV?
Well, that's what's beautiful about it. You don't even realize the advantages are all built into this one curved screen. It's more cinematic and more immersive. You have a wider field of view, so if grandma's stuck, you know, on the kitchen island and can't quite get room on the couch, she's gonna have a great view as well. But it's sharper image, it's better contrast, and it's like that 3D experience that we all were clamoring about years ago, but everyone had to have glasses. Every glasses had to be charged and have batteries. Now really you get that cinematic experience because do you know that movie theater where you spend 15 bucks per head? It's a curved screen. Do you know that we have a curvature in our eyeballs, right? It's the same curvature. It's very subtle, but it really just makes a world of difference in terms of getting lost in the magic of TV and movies. And realize, it's a curved screen, it's a 4K screen, it's a Samsung screen, and all of these features and specs and technology with the quad-core processing and all the smart features that are built in, we've extended the manufacturer's warranty, not just 1 year, but 2 years. Why is this great? You have an issue getting onto YouTube, or getting onto the World Wide Web, or shopping in the App Store, or you can't get the remote to work. We've extended that warranty for a full additional year because what other device in the house does everyone sit in front of and enjoy from grandma to the grandkids? And that's really where you're gonna have fun with it. Whether you're getting onto Netflix, it's gonna load faster, YouTube faster, the World Wide Web. World Wide Web. You wanna shop, you wanna get your news faster, you wanna see it up on the big screen? You can do that with this experience because of the processor on the inside. A few other quick things. Last Christmas, I splurged. I bought myself a Samsung 4K TV, and you know what? I've had it about a year. I do not regret it. I paid more than what you're getting because, you know, sometimes they get a little more affordable over time, but every time I turn it on, I get that 4K quality. Most football games this past football season were projected and broadcast in 4K. I got to see it just like it was on the field without having to go to the stadium or travel or any of that stuff. But other content that wasn't in 4K, this one has the ability to upconvert it, giving you that near 4K quality story. And this is the hardest part about it. Marley was showing you something earlier on the big screen over there, and I was looking at it. I could see it as clear as day in the studio, but when I look down at our monitors, which aren't 4K, I was realizing you don't get that same picture experience at home because you're watching us in high definition.
It's true.
Instead of 4K quality, which is quadruple that saturation and that excitement. This was actually the scene right here. I'm gonna pause it, if I can figure out how to pause it. But the thing is right over here, I want you to realize, if you can't see the striations, the different variances on black, that's because it's just high definition. But here in the studio, you can see the little changes and the little nuances because it's 4K quality. You want that experience, whether it's football, whether it's gaming, whether it's a soap opera, whether it's fashion and shopping here at HSN, which is a good point. We do not broadcast in 4K yet. But you know what? With this television, it will upconvert our signal and give you better clarity on the cooking shows, on the jewelry, on the fashion. And you want that. It's winter time. And this is a great point. For this winter, you're gonna have it. For next winter, you're gonna have it. For years to come, this TV will be in your home probably longer than that high definition TV you already have in your house. How long do you have that in your home? I mean, these start to pay for themselves immediately when you get it home.
Oh, they're the best investment. You know, I say as far as entertainment goes, I mean, look, if you get a chance to go out to a Broadway show, do it.
Right.
But I mean, think about what the tickets cost.
Right.
I mean, it's expensive, you know? And you're right. You know, that's one night, one show. It's unforgettable, and you should do it when you can. But easily, for two people, you could pay for what you're getting for this 55-inch TV that you're probably going to have for the next 10 years. So cost per use, without a doubt, this is the most affordable source of entertainment any of us can have in our homes. And you are getting peace of mind because most companies aren't offering a 2-year warranty. Most companies are not offering you a chance to be able to have a television of this scale shipped with free shipping and handling. Most of these TVs are not built with that quad-core technology that allows you to be able to get the ultimate and true and authentic web browsing as well, meaning you're not waiting for your movies to stream. If it's cold where you are and you just it can't give off real heat, but it can give you the sound of a crackling fire, and it looks like a real fire as
you
well.
Know, this is Netflix. This is an app, whether you can get it on Netflix or YouTube. And why did I pull this up? I did not have a 55-inch fireplace this holiday season.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't it? But I turned my TV to that. I had holiday music going. I had the tree up and everything. And that's just it. This TV does so much more than just watch TV.
Yes, absolutely.
It gives us options. It gives us entertainment. It gives us all of this because we have Netflix, YouTube. We have a full-on Samsung App Store built into it. So if we even jump into the App Store, you're going to notice it's tons of options for the sports fans, for the people who want
quickly
a little
it loads,
business stuff.
by the way.
And the thing is, that's going to be as quick as it's going to download and customize.
So it's a TV that uses apps like your smartphone and like your tablets, but it also is like a computer in a sense in that you can do web browsing. So if you're sitting watching TV and you decide that you're hungry and you want to order maybe from Domino's and you want to find the phone number, you can kind of navigate and do it and get the information that you'll need right from your television. So it's an awesome, integrative, and immersive experience, but it's also at an amazing value. This is a new price, New Year's price, starting today, January 1, and we don't have a lot of them. This is very limited. We do have 2 choices in sizes. We are standing next to the 55-inch, which is $149.99 over the next 6 months, interest-free on any credit card that you currently have, or you can choose the 65-inch, and the payments are $216.66 per month, or your third option is to use the HSN card. And if you have the HSN card, then you can finance through us. We call it VIP financing, but it allows you to be able to have those payments go out over the course of now 18 months. Right? So now almost 3 times as much, and then your monthly payments will be either $49.99 or $72.21. So either way you choose, you're getting a great value. I mentioned that you're saving $500 off the price of that 65-inch. I also love that it's a customer pick already. read the reviews. That's a big advantage for you, because now you can read what people that already have this in their homes, what they have to say about it. That's a really powerful tool. I use it all the time. I encourage you to use it. I want to hear from you. If you're buying this TV, and a lot of you are, a lot of you are. Congratulations to you. I'm super excited and slightly jealous, but I'm super excited for you that you're getting this. A lot of people buying this TV today, and I don't blame you. It's cold. It's only going to get colder, right? We're just at the beginning of winter. We got the big football game. I know I like to have friends and family over and watch the big, football game. That's coming up next month. I hope you mount this and invite as many friends as you possibly can, because you'll have a whole bunch of bragging rights
well, that's just
when you get this.
Because you're getting top tier everything, and that's really where it comes down to. You're getting that #1 name in TV manufacturing. Not just here at HSN, not just this last 2016 holiday season, but 10 years running, Samsung has been the #1 TV manufacturer. So check that off. The #1 spec everyone was wanting and clamoring for, whether it was Black Friday or the whole holiday season, it was 4K technology. You have that 4K, so it's gonna upconvert. And by the way, not every TV can do that up conversion. That's proprietary to Samsung. So if it's not shot in 4K, if it's an old home movie, this television has a processor inside to upconvert. Then you add the curve on top of that. You add the 2-year warranty. A few other things that are in there that we don't talk about all the time. It has Bluetooth. I wanted Bluetooth in my TV. You're getting that. So you can connect a set of headphones or wireless speakers.
That's cool.
Digital, Dolby Digital, 20 watts of audio. No other TV have we ever offered here with more than 20 watts of audio. So it's not subpar audio. It's the best audio that we offer. But more importantly, you're gonna benefit from it, not just this end of football season, not just this summer, but for years to come, because of the quality of the name, the quality of the specs, and look at that. It's ultra high definition. It's curved, it's quad core processing. It is smart and has apps and web processing. I mean, it just goes on. Built-in Wi-Fi. That upscaling capability should be the top feature that they have on there, because we benefit from it right away. Oh, I'm gonna show you screen mirroring coming up. That's really fun, where you can project stuff onto the screen. The motion rate of return, 120 hertz. Smart view, you have 3 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports. Why is that great? It's cable box, gaming system, so you have tons of peripheries to add on.
And they're on the side, which makes them very easy to get to, and that's important. You don't realize, why that would matter until you get it at home, but if you mount it on the wall, if they're dead center, it'll be very challenging for you to get to. But the fact that they actually put those ports on the side, if you are adding your gaming systems or your Roku or your Fire Sticks or whatever it is that you're adding, it's gonna make it very accessible and easy for you to go get to them, because they are on the side. So that's nice. Can you imagine gaming on a television like this? Or that 65-inch? Now, I don't play the video games, but my nephews do. I wouldn't be able to get them off of something like this, I mean, these TVs are amazing. They have the best features, all top of the line, all high end, just at a tremendous value. I would do it, I would order it, take advantage of it, on sale. So you're showing, I know, he is showing us this mirroring feature. Have you guys tried this? Now that is a crazy look.
You were busy talking.
I was busy talking, so that may not be the most flattering. That's a little bit better.
But this is that screen mirroring capability.
But tell us how you're doing this now.
Okay.
Explain it to us.
So I took a picture earlier of Marlo and I before we started selling the TV. There's Marlo doing it live. It's taking my feed from my phone, which I can then fling it to the TV. So whether it's a game, whether it's Facebook, actually this is one of my favorites. I'm gonna show everyone this one real quick. Gets a little confusing for those at home, but maybe I wanted to take this picture of Marlo, go to the big screen. Look there's Marlo. I'm actually shooting her with my phone right over here, but it's projecting it onto the big screen. Can you follow all of that action? But at the end of the day, whoa, it's Marlo and Marlo and Marlo. It's my phone taking, whether it's the music, the movies, it's taking them and putting them up on the big screen. That is the technology of what you get.
Now, do I have to have a certain type of phone to do that?
No, you can fling different options that work with different phones, but I'm using a Samsung phone right now. You can fling your pictures and videos from an Apple phone to your Samsung TV as well.
Cool.
But it might not give you all the features that I just showed you.
So it's an app that you'll download. Is that what it is? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's cool. So that might be something, I mean, you never know.
Hey, you want to play with it. It gives you tons of options to play with it.
Well, it'll be fun. You go to a party or you go to a wedding,
graduations, birthdays, you've just shot a bunch of photos.
Instead of having everybody gather around, excuse me, your 3.5-inch screen.
Exactly.
All you have to do is sit back and let them see all the photographs from your 55-inch screen.
And you talked about upgrading and more people getting that 65-inch. I want to just go over the dimensions real quick. If you're going for the 55-inch, realize it's under 49 inches wide. So you're getting 55 inches diagonal, but it's not even 50 inches wide. It's about 48.9 inches wide. If you go for the big one, the 65 inch, which, you know, sometimes like, oh, we need to have the space, it's 57.5 inches wide.
Wow, I'm gonna walk over and show everybody that 65 inch once again. You know, I look at these 65 inch TVs and I'm thinking, when I was growing up, to have a 13-inch TV in your room, I mean, you were doing something. You know what I mean? Like, to have a 13-inch, 65 inches, you can't even imagine.
Alice Caron.
What do you mean?
She has a 65 inch.
Oh, wow.
In her bedroom, yeah.
Well, I gotta start doing the things that she's doing.
Right?
Yeah, obviously I'm not living large enough. But this is pretty spectacular. But you know what? We're all deserving. Why not? Who's more important than you? Should have what you want. Maybe that's one of your New Year's resolutions, right? I do say, though, because I am an electronic expert, that when you are going to invest in a television, try to buy as much technology and advancements as you can possibly afford. It's important because things are changing all the time. So I personally, me, Marlo, I would not buy, for example, a 720p high definition TV. I personally, to date, would not buy even a 1080p. Not me personally, because I believe in buying as much and advanced technology as I possibly can. The good news is, with this ultra high definition 4K TV, you have it here. And you have it with peace of mind because you've got that 2-year warranty. This is the 65-inch TV. It is the most popular choice in the show right now. More people are buying the 65-inch over the 55-inch. As much as I'd like to say that that surprises me, it doesn't. That is typical. When people kind of look at them side by side and they look at the flex pays, I believe the 55-inch is $159 or $149.99, and then this 65-inch is $216.66. They look at it and they look at their budget and they're like, you know what? I can squeeze the extra dollars out of it. I'm gonna go for this one long term. It's gonna be a better choice for me. So it's spectacular. It's jaw-dropping, the scale and the size of it, but it truly is our #1 bestseller. And it's an experience onto itself. I mean, it truly gives you and mimics that movie theater experience. It really does. And between the two, dollar-wise savings, you are actually saving $500 off the price of the 65-inch, and you're saving $300 off of the 55-inch. Look, both are great savings for sure, but just to kind of put things in perspective, those are the pure numbers. We ship both TVs to you with free shipping and handling. So it doesn't matter if you're picking one or the other. Free shipping and handling, the FlexPay, the HSN VIP financing over 18 months, and Bill mentioned the sound quality. We actually have what we call a bonus buy and a sound bar. If you want that big, booming, room-filling sound, I believe there's a bonus buy and a sound bar that you can take advantage of. So
a wireless sound bar.
Yeah, which would be amazing. And so there's the information, and that would be great. It's Samsung, so you're pairing those two brand names. And of course, you even have a subwoofer. So, I mean, you talk about that riveting, kind of makes you shake in your seat kind of sound.
It completes that cinematic experience. Because realize, the movie theaters, they project in 4K. They project on a curved screen. You're getting all that. You see how it's 4 times the number of pixels? You're watching this probably right now in high definition, which is great, it's sharp, it's exciting, but it's 2 million pixels. You're getting 8 million pixels in this television, and you have a picture engine built into this TV. Why is this important? This sporting event might not be shot in 4K, but what it can do, the Samsung processing engine, that picture engine on the inside, automatically upscales it to ultra high definition. It can digitally enhance the scoreboard, the pictures. Even if you just watch a lot of news like I do, those graphics and those scrolls at the bottom are gonna be crisper and easier to follow and to read.
Yeah, that's a very great point. I like that point.
It's always sharp 4K, and that's what we want. We want the best picture quality, improved color, improved accuracy. So whether it's nature, whether it's travel show, whether it's sports, whether it's gaming, whether it's old movies, look at how they get the color underneath the wing. That's because of the processor on the inside, and really what it comes down to, it comes down to getting that #1 name brand. And #1 name brand, not just at HSN, not just last holiday season, but for 10 years running. That's why it's tons of peace of mind when you get Samsung. Then you get the 4K, then you get the curve, then that 2-year manufacturer's warranty. That's something that we're excited about as well.
You'll love it, I'm telling you. This is a dream TV. I remember a few years ago when we first brought in our first, you guys remember that, the first 4K TV we had from Samsung? Anybody, any of the crew remember that?
Remember looking at it, couldn't touch it.
It was, I don't want to quote the exact price, but it was tens of thousands of dollars. You guys remember that TV? It was insanely expensive.
I want to say it was like $6,000, if not
Yeah, it was
higher.
crazy. So the prices on these TVs have come down dramatically. You know, they say if you wait just long enough, and I'm telling you, you've waited to the right time. I mean, think about what just an additional 2-year warranty would cost.
Oh.
You know?
And then shipping and handling even.
Oh, for sure.
And that's where it adds up.
You know?
There's nothing worse.
It's a tremendous value.
You go to the big box stores, you see the walls of TVs, you see the size you want, you see the name brand you want, and you're like, ooh, the price, and then you make the decision. And then they check you out and they're like, oh, do you want to extend the warranty? That's another 100 and something.
Right, but do you ever leave really with the one that you really want?
Well, sometimes you cut back a little bit here and there.
Right, you have to forego something, right? Like maybe you really wanted the Curve, but the traditional one was a much better value.
Yeah.
And you really wanted the Curve with the smart TV, with the 4K, with the ultra high definition, because you knew that was gonna be top of the line. But when you looked at the price and when it was all said and done, and if you needed to get the warranty for peace of mind, you're like, oh, well, I'll just kind of settle. Here, you don't settle. Here, January 1, you start the new year off getting exactly what you want. And, you know, think about it. Throughout our lives, everything's a sacrifice, always, right? But you also have to satisfy you sometimes. It's just healthy to do that, right? So if you're gonna splurge, you got 12 months to make up for it, right? Do it now. Right? Because now you either take advantage of the FlexPay, and FlexPay you don't have to qualify. You just use whatever credit card, debit card, or PayPal account you have, and those are interest-free payments. You can pay it off in advance. So, you know, maybe you do your taxes and you get a refund every year, or you're expecting a little bit of a bonus from work. You can pay it off in advance. But it's $149.99 plus tax, and this is on its way to your doorstep if you're getting the 55-inch. If you're choosing that 65-inch, it's $216.66. With 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining, you need to call. This value is only offered through midnight. Through midnight tonight.
Wow.
So it's totally up to you, but it has been our #1 bestseller. I am not surprised at all that it is a customer pick. No surprises there, right?
Now, when you see all the specs that you're checking off your list, I mean, Samsung, the Curve, the 4K, the 2-year warranty, and you were talking about splurging, Marlo. When I splurged last year and got my 4K TV, I wanted 3 things. I wanted it to be Samsung, I wanted it to be 4K, and I wanted Bluetooth technology in it. You're getting all that. And remember, this is even smarter than my TV because my TV had dual core processing. You have quad core processing, so it's gonna download and upload faster, which there's no waiting, which you really appreciate at the end of the day.
And your gaming is gonna be more fluid and faster. We're gonna be wrapping up our presentation. I wanna take a moment to not only thank Bill for being here.
Glad to be here.
Hope you have a fantastic new year.
You too.
Can't wait to see what's ahead for 2017. I'm gonna invite you to continue to ask about this television. Both choices will remain available for you through midnight tonight. If you don't have the HSN card and you'd like to apply for it, do it now, because you can get approved today and get this TV at home and have those 18 months of VIP financing to pay for it. But it has been very popular. Almost 300 people have ordered the television. So thank you once again, 093139. But before I sign up for today, I want to show you some other great values. And thank you once again, Bill, for being
pleasure.
here.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Thank you. Same to you, sweetheart. Let me show you some other great products that you might consider. Here's our Propel Orbit High Definition Video Drone with 3 batteries, an 8 gig memory card, and software. This is priced at $109.95 with free shipping and on 4 flexible payments. And look at the actual drone camera footage. So drones are obviously very hot and popular, and if you'd like to have fun with one, the reason why this one is so unique is not only do we give you 3 times the amount of battery life, which is important, that's 30 minutes of drone time. Most of them are 6 minutes. So you imagine you're out there with the drone, your neighbor's out there with the drone, your neighbor will probably only be able to fly their drone for anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes. Yours, you'll be able to fly for 30 minutes with those 3 batteries. And the fact that yours captures videos, still pictures as well. That's a great value. Purple or blue only, 508536. Headphones and Samsung at that. So this is a customer pick. These are the Samsung level on-ear wireless noise canceling, meaning if you're in an airplane, next to the crying baby, you don't want the distraction of the noise around you, these are gonna be terrific. That's a great value at the New Year's price of $139.95 and free shipping and 4 credit card payments of $34.99. We have black, blue, or red. The white is completely sold out, but black, blue, or red are still available in those customer pick of those wireless headphones. And then finally, as we start the new year, why not get ready for gift giving season? This is a 2-pack of our Amazon Fire tablets that now have the feature of Alexa. 16 gigs of memory, but Alexa will allow you to be able to speak to your tablet and Alexa will answer. So that's a new feature that's launched just last year, and it gives you a chance to get not only 2 of the 7-inch tablets, but 2 cases. They have front and rear facing cameras. It's Alexa enabled. You have full access to the Amazon App Store. They weigh just 11 ounces. They're Bluetooth capable. You can expand the memory, and you've got a long 7-hour battery life, and that price of $29.99 over 4 months and free shipping allows you to own a tablet and gives you a chance to give one because you get a complete 2-pack. Choose blue, magenta, or tangerine, and your item number is 513432. I get to sign off for now, but I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here, and of course, Happy New Year to you. Bye-bye for now, everybody.
With New Year's Day doorbusters, 1-minute deals with limited quantities. And take a look at what we have from Cuisinart. This is the electric